Juiceball Productions.
How's it going, guys? This is Hunter with Juiceball Productions coming back today. We're going to do a little bit of a different style video instead of a juice tasting or mod review. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of go over a coil tutorial. We're going to start with just a single Clapton, and if you guys wanted to see more, you could always just tell us what you wanted to see. But we're going to dive down in here. Hopefully I can explain it pretty good for you and you can make them on your own. Alright guys, so starting this out, a couple tools that we're going to need. Obviously some wire cutters. I use pliers. The wire that we'll be using, 24 gauge kidney puncher nichrome 80 and also 34 gauge kidney puncher nichrome 80. For the core, we'll be using that 24 gauge, about 18 inches of it or so. What I like to do is straighten my wire before we get started. So I'm going to take my pliers, I'm just going to do a little 90-degree bend into it. It's kind of hard to see, tiny wire, but we're going to install that into the drill real quick. Nice and snug in there. Then what I'm going to do is grab the other end and just give it a tug and twist it for roughly 5-6 seconds. And that wire is nice and straight now. Then from here, we're going to install it on our little swivels. Let's see. Of course, you can't see this in the frame. We'll also get a little close-up shot just so you guys can see how we have it all set up and installed. Alright, so you can see I have it inserted into the chuck of my drill, running down to the swivels, and now with the Clapton wire, what I'm going to do is just thread it right in between the chuck of the drill and just kind of set it in there. And then what you want to do is start just slowly and just get a few wraps on there so that it will catch and kind of hold tight. And now with actually clapping it, there's a few different methods. Some people will take it all the way off and just pinch the string or your Clapton wire. I like to actually hold the swivel, and then this is the hardest part, is finding your sweet spot. I like to go straight vertical, kind of parallel, make a 90 when I'm wrapping. Other people like to lead in front at roughly a 45-degree angle. That's all going to be personal preference. But when you do start, you'll notice you just want to go a little slow so you can kind of catch everything, see how it's laying down. You can always reverse if you back it out. You can always just pull back to kind of fix any mistakes if there's gaps or if there's anything like that. So we're just going to start working our way down the line now, building speed as you go, as you feel more comfortable with it. And there you go, guys. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. Just a single core Clapton using 24 and 34 gauge nichrome 80. I know we went over a little fast on just basically putting everything into installing to the chuck of the drill, installing your swivels and all that. But there's many different methods out there. If you wanted to, you can do the freehand style method. I prefer swivels, like I said before, just because it works a little bit better, easier. The biggest thing with building coils and creating wire is always taking your time. Like I said, the sweet spot with holding the swivel or the roll of wire, that's always a key in the beginning. That's why we used about 18 inches, so if I did mess up, we have room. I always recommend giving yourself enough room to mess up so that you can fix it along the way. But other than that, great stuff, easy to make. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's any other types of coils out there that you guys want to learn how to build, let us know. We can figure it out. We can show you how to do it. But other than that, I think we're done here. Change tastes good. Join the revolution.